guys, so I have been getting a lot of requests for an update on our upcoming family Disney trip. So I'm just gonna share that with you there. I just filmed a video about our ADRs, our advanced dining reservations, and like where we chose to eat on this trip. That is also just for fun. It's one of those things that like, you're a Disney fan, it's just, you just like kind of talking to people about like, where are you gonna eat this time? Oh, that place is great, you know, that type of thing. So that one was requested as well, which really tickled me. I was like, of course I'll share what we're going to eat because it's yummy and delicious. I actually have my OneNote down here. This is where I've been. OneNote is a planning program. It's what I use to plan our trip and to keep a hold of our like airline reservation numbers and car stuff and all of that. So I have that sitting down here on my lap. First off, as of recording of this video, we have yet to tell the children about the trip, but we have figured out how we're gonna surprise them. That's gonna be coming up soon and I cannot wait for them to find out. We're going to tell them 1 week ahead of time. We thought about telling them on the way to the airport. I've seen people do that. The reason we decided not to is because that week before I'm going to be packing, I'm going to be excited, I'm going to have a lot of things going on, and I think it will be easier for me to not be hiding it as I'm trying to pack bags and do all of that stuff. But when we do surprise them, part of the surprise is going to be, surprise, we're going to Disney World. Oh yeah, and we're going in 1 week. So they're gonna be like, what? So that's gonna be awesome. And I will make a video about that. We have an elaborate idea that I hope works out. It involves a lot of different elements that have to come together perfectly and a lot of help from family members. So here's the hoping. It's gonna be great. I can feel it. We did change our trip timeline a little bit. Originally we were gonna fly out on a Saturday. We've actually changed that. We are flying out now on a Friday. And I might have mentioned this before, but I cannot remember. I know I've mentioned it at some point, but you know, we do the daily vlogs, not every day, they're like 4 days a week, but we do those day in the life vlogs. And I talk about some of this there. Those people who watch those vlogs probably already know like all the updates because I just chat about it on there. So I don't remember if it was on there, if it was in an actual Disney video, but whatever, I'll talk about it again. So we are gonna fly in Friday. I'm actually really excited about that because I think it will give us, since our trip is a little shorter than, our trips are usually 8 to 10 days, and this trip's going to not be that long. So because of school, and so we wanna maximize our days there. And so originally we were flying in on Saturday and that was going to also be a park day, and so we decided, you know what, let's fly in the night before. But because we're not trying to not take them out of school that day, we're gonna fly in late. We're gonna get to the airport after 10 p.m. and we decided to just stay at the airport. There's a hotel there, a really fancy, nice hotel. And so they even like pick your luggage up for you and things like that, which is really nice. So yeah, we're gonna fly in and we're gonna stay at the airport in the hotel. It's a Hyatt Regency. Yeah, that's what it is. And so we're gonna stay there, and then the next morning we're gonna catch the Disney Magical Express bright and early, and we're heading on out. And because we're staying at the airport, we're gonna have our luggage with us. Usually I let the Disney Magical Express people collect our luggage because, hello, that's so easy. But we will take our luggage and we will go check in. We will have 6 glorious days at Disney, and on the 6th day, that night, late that night, we're flying home. And we will be at a park that day. We never like to fly out or in on a day we want to go to the parks, but you have to be a little bit flexible nowadays, now that our kids are getting older, so we're going for it, we're trying it out. So I'm not gonna get into which parks we're going to, which days specifically, but we have planned all of that out, and we have made fast pass reservations are all set. And some of the fast passes, instead of rides, I am taking my youngest to do meet and greets, and I use my fast pass for that, and I'm totally okay with that because I can, if I miss out riding any of those rides, 1, I'd rather see her face go do some of that stuff and I can ride those rides again, you know what I mean? The kids will get older. But 2, Kyle and I are going on our own Disney trip in November. So, and that will be a separate video update. That's our Run Disney trip. I will do an update about that later after this trip. So right now, but anyway, so some of our fast passes are meet and greets, and we don't usually use fast passes for meet and greets because we do so many of the character dining meals that my kids always get to meet the characters, so we've never like wanted to do that. But with a 2-year-old, we were like, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that for her. I'm so excited for her, y'all. I'm excited for all the kids because they have been so good. When we told them, we were like, we're not gonna go to Disney this year. We were like, Mom and Dad are gonna go because Mom's doing a special race. I was like, but we can't take our family trip this year. And they were all like, oh, okay. Like, they were so good about it. And it was like, my daughter's like, well, maybe next year. I was like, yeah, maybe in the spring or something. Maybe we'll try to go. Like, I've kept it like that. So they're gonna be so excited. The other thing special we are doing is we are going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on Sunday night. So I'm really excited about that. Oh my gosh, that is one of my favorite special events. I love that Halloween party. It is so much fun, so much fun. And this time I was smart. So the last time we went, we were at the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party, and I planned it for the very end of our trip thinking like, save the best for last. But really, for adults, that probably would have been great. But with little tiny children, I had a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and by the end of the trip, they were both still so full of joy, but very tired. And so I wished I had put that special event where we were up late at the beginning of the trip when they were still full throttle. So this time, that's what I did. I put it at the beginning of our trip. And then other than that, there's not a whole lot to update, just that we're really excited. I'm not gonna go through each day of scheduling. That's like putting all that information like right out there. But if I know I've had so many people who are like, we're gonna be there at the same time. If you see us, come over and say hi. That's super fun. I love to share the magic with other people. It's just so enjoyable. We are not going to do an official meetup this time. I have had some people asking about that, and I don't think we are. The last time we went, we did, and it was really fun, but I just felt really weird about, like, I didn't want to film anyone. I didn't know if you know what I mean? And so this time, I was like, we're just not gonna do one, but please come and say hi if you're there with your family too. Like, I've already talked to a few of you about this. To run into fellow YouTube friends while we were there, that would be great. And that is our trip update. We are almost there. It is almost trip time. I don't know exactly when this video is gonna go up, so depending, it'll be even closer to trip time than it is right now. And it's so funny because my brain just wants to like have everything ready to go, and I'm like, no, it's too early to pack. I cannot pack yet because there are clothing that the kids still have to wear, and like I cannot pack this early, but all I want to do is pack this early, and that's just my excitement. But I will let you guys know. Obviously we're gonna have the trip vlogs. Oh, and how that's work is they'll be on a delay. That's how I do all of this. That's how I am able to make videos, is by putting them on like a week delay, because otherwise, woo, it's too hectic. So obviously you'll get to see how it works out to stay at the hotel flying in. I just thought, since we're getting in late and I want the kids to be well rested, that it would be better to just literally, as soon as we land, we can just get to our room, go to sleep. You know what I mean? That's the plan. And I'm also gonna post, I have some videos. We used to have a second channel where we did all of our daily vlogging at, and then we moved it back to just have it all on one place. But some of those old videos, I finally got them all uploaded. But I found on them, there was like, eight videos that were like little mini videos that I was posting every day of our trip. And then I did the big trip videos when we got back. But we did little mini videos of while we were there every day. And I would post them in like real time, or like with a day delay or something. And I found those, so I'm gonna post those like before we go, like on the weekend. I'll post those up. They'll be the throwbacks from our last family trip, because I thought that was kind of fun. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I haven't thought about it, if we'll do the mini ones. Probably not, because the thing is, it's like, this is our family vacation. It's like a family trip, and so I want to just go and enjoy myself. That's why it makes it nice, because I just go and I film what I want, and then when I get back, I can make these magical trip videos for us to have to remember for forever and to share with you guys. But we will definitely be I don't know, I was thinking about maybe doing some live video from there, although it can be hard because you have a lot of competition for the Wi-Fi signal. But also, obviously, hello, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, we will be doing lots of fun updates and check-ins there, and just to share the magical experience. I've had a lot of fun planning for this trip, especially with you guys. It's been super fun. I always love to talk to people about Disney. You guys know me, a big Disney fan, can talk about it all the time. Love to help people plan the trips, love to plan my own trips. So that's our trip update. It's very soon. You can watch the ADR video if you are into hearing about our dining reservations, just for fun. And other than that, I will talk to everyone later. Thank you for watching the trip update. If you see us there, come say hi, and I will talk to everyone next time. Bye, guys.